Brian Mazique, aka Unique Mazique, the hardest working man in sports and gaming. And I'm coming to you with an episode of Mazique Speaks. I want to get this back going on a regular basis. Uh, I got a really, I don't know, maybe it's a lofty goal. I'm not sure. But it's time to stop talking about it. It's time to start doing it. Um, and I want to have I want to do this. So uh, I decided to stop circling and just go ahead and jump right in and really just start, trying to bring this to you on a regular basis. So I got a lot to talk about as usual. Anybody that knows me knows I have a lot to talk about from Chicago sports to global sports to sports gaming. I generally have a lot to talk about. So the first thing I want to get into today, I want to talk about Nolan Arenado, Chris Bryant. Which way? I mean, if you're a Cub fan, and if you know me, you know I'm hardcore Cubs fan. I don't hate the Sox. Everybody knows. But the Cubs are my team of preference. So, but I'm also not one of those people who believe that you have to pick one. Like you only can like one team. I'm not that guy. Right? You're allowed to like both. In my book, you're allowed to like both. But from a Cubs standpoint, and I think I did a video, the last video maybe I posted, I was talking more, it was about the Sox because the Sox have had a fantastic offseason, and it might not be over. So we'll see what happens because there's conversation about a potential trade that could bring Nolan Arenado to the South side as opposed to the North side. But I want to bring up Arenado with the Cubs because I think it's really important to look at this because we've been dealing with trade rumors for Chris Bryant for the past few months. Now that his arbitration case is resolved, it seems like the trade talk has cooled, but you never know. It can still go down. We don't know what happens, right? So my question is this. If you had to pick, if you just said, forget it, let's don't focus on everything, all of the other stuff. If you had your choice, if you could have Nolan Arenado going forward as your third baseman and Chris Bryant going forward as your third baseman, which one would you choose? I mean, these guys from an age and experience standpoint, they couldn't be more similar. Well, they could be, but it's very close. Nolan Arenado is 28. He'll be 29 in April. And Chris Bryant just turned 28 in January. But I'm going to tell you, for me, when I'm looking at this, when you look at the production for both guys, I really don't think that there's any question who has been the most consistent. I mean, Nolan Arenado he hasn't won an MVP like Chris Bryant has, but he has finished in the top 8 in MVP voting in each of the last 5 seasons. He's won a Gold Glove in every single season he's been in the majors. He's won a Silver Slugger in 4 of the last 5 seasons, and he's been an All-Star in the last 5 seasons. He's got 2 40 home run seasons. He led the National League in home runs 3 years. I'm sorry, 3 40 home run seasons. He's led the National League in RBI and home runs 3 different times. Led the National League in RBIs twice. Hasn't been under 100 RBIs in the last 5 seasons. I mean, this is just what it is, right? Chris Bryant has been a productive player for sure. Won the Rookie of the Year, turns around the next year, he wins the MVP. Obviously a part of the World Series team. But I'm going to tell you, man, I am, because I am a diehard Cubs fan, I'm biased. And I will say that I am biased. There's something about Chris Bryant. It's like, as a baseball player, he belongs to us. Like, that's what it feels like, right? As if you're a Chicago guy, Chicago Cubs fan, it just feels like as a baseball player, he belongs to us. And when you talk about moving Chris Bryant, it just, something about it just doesn't feel right. And I understand you have, if you're the Ricketts and you are Theo Epstein and Jed, You have a business to run, you have a team to run, you have to make decisions that are best for the team. You can't allow yourself to get all in the feels, right? But this is Chris Bryant. And I don't know, am I the only one that that feels this way? Like, this is Chris Bryant. Like, how can you how can you do this? Like, how can you discuss this kind of a trade? Like, I understand, I get it, but sometimes you have to reel it back. You have to say to yourself, all right, looking forward, which player gives us the best opportunity to win? And ultimately, that has to be what you base your decision on. And Arenado has been more has been healthier. Chris Bryant has battled injuries, I think, each of the last 2 seasons. He played 147 games last year, but he did miss some time. Only 102 games the year before that in his age 26 season. Arenado has had one season since he's been in the league where he's played less than 120 games. Aside from that, he has been a almost every single game, almost every single day kind of a player. The glove is better for Arenado. I mean, you could pretty much say that about anybody. You know, and when you compare him to any third baseman defensively, he is, I would probably say, the best defensive third baseman in the major leagues. And at this point in where he's going to probably go down as one of the best defensive third basemen of all time. So you got that. You also got the fact that they're around the same age. The power production, the run production. Now, some of that you have to take into consideration. He plays at Coors Field. So playing at Coors Field, you never know how much of that numbers or those productions that production is because he plays in that thin air. And for some guys, you don't find out until they leave. But I have to believe that Arenado, the kind of hitter that he is, you'd have to say that you think that this is bigger than just where he plays. And one of the ways to kind of look at that is if you look at his splits and you start to look at the types of numbers that he puts up when he's away from Coors Field. That's always a telltale sign when you're looking at when you have to compare a player who plays in Colorado and then look at what they do when they're playing away from Coors Field. And I'm going to bring up the stats and I'm going to, kind of talk about that, because this production that he produces leads you to believe that, yeah, it's not just there. Like, just looking at last season, 21 of his home runs were at Coors. 20 of them were on the road. I mean, his numbers are nearly identical. The batting average is much lower. He hits 351 at home, but 277 at home. I mean, on the road, 20 home runs. The RBIs are down as well, but the power numbers are almost identical. The power numbers are almost identical. He did fall off a bit in this in the second half, a little bit of the season, but his batting average actually went up. But some of the other areas he dipped a little bit. But I think that we're seeing, I mean, even if you look at, he hit 277 with 20 home runs in 78 games on the road, 48 RBIs. That's still that's still a pace for 40 home runs and over 100 RBIs a season, which I think you would take in a heartbeat. Some people will argue that Matt Chapman, I see you, D Hen, and I see you, Cameron Collins, and Ian. I hope you guys are focusing on what you're supposed to be focusing on at this hour. But I see you, D Hen, saying that Matt Chapman is better defensively, and I think that is a fair argument for sure. But if you're looking at a guy with Arenado, who has Gold Gloves in every season he's been in the majors, you can't, it's not a preposterous statement to say that he might be the best defensive third baseman in the league, and he has to go down as one of the best of all time. I mean, there's very few people who have that track record of winning Gold Gloves just since they've been in the season. Very few people have that. And you're talking about Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman's only been in the league. He just finished his third season. He has 2 Gold Gloves. Obviously, yes, he is a heck of a defensive player at third base, but can we really say that he's been doing it long enough and has had the track record of success that is long enough for us to say that he's better than Arenado, and Arenado's done it for 7 seasons? I don't know. I think we're a little premature if we put Chapman on that level based off of 2 seasons. What's going on, Cam Powell? Appreciate you coming through, bro. But yeah, all of that aside, and all of my bias towards Chris Bryant, because as a Cubs fan, he's just a part. I mean, you wait as long as we, as Cubs fans, have waited to have a World Series championship, and you have Chris Bryant play such a significant role. He picks up the slow roller, runs down third base to fire to get the last out to win the World Series. It's just something about just even contemplating not seeing him in a Cubs uniform that just makes you feel some kind of way. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't think it is. I don't think it's just me. I think there are other people who probably feel the same way. But it just done something about that just don't sit right with me. It just does not sit right. So I'm sure I will get over it. If the Cubs get Arenado and Arenado, starts the first half of the season, he hits 25 home runs by the All-Star break, I'll be over it. I'm sure I will be over it. But there is something about seeing Chris Bryant, or even thinking about seeing him in another uniform, that just kind of feels weird. All right, but let's talk about the Chicago Bulls. And generally, there's not a lot to discuss with the Chicago Bulls. They're in what I would consider the worst situation to be in the NBA. In the NBA, the worst place to be is too good to be a high lottery selecting team, but clearly not good enough to be a contender. That is the worst place to be in the NBA. And it feels like the Bulls spend too much time in that place. If you look back, I mean, ever since the glory years ended, in the late 1990s, early 2000s, ever since the glory of late 1990s, mid to late 1990s, as a matter of fact, when the glory years ended with Mike and Pippen and all of that, the Bulls have either been horrible or good, but not quite good enough to be a contender. And to be honest, there's always hope when you're horrible, right? What's going on, Space Ghost P? I appreciate you coming through. There's always hope when you're horrible, because when you're horrible, you are at me, bro, is in the building. What's going on, Nelson Blake? When you are horrible, you have this hope, right? You have these lottery picks. You have this like glimmer, this silver lining in the cloud, and you're waiting for draft day, and you're like, we might just get this guy who turns everything around. We might just get this transcendent talent, because usually the NBA draft has a prospect at the top like that. But when you are where the Bulls are, doomed to the 9th to the 11th or 12th seed in what would be the playoffs, right? You're in anywhere from 9th to 12th place in the Eastern Conference. There's nothing. You have to try to find your Giannis or try to find your Kawhi. And the reason why I say those guys, you got to try to find this superstar that people are going to pass over so that you can get your guy that changes your franchise around. And this most often doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Most of the time, you don't get that guy. Most of the time, you get freaking Chris Mim or somebody like that. The Bulls front office and head coaching situation is a complete disaster. I have shifted my gears at first, and you guys, I did a video about this, and I am coming out here telling you guys right now, I am going back on what I said. I wanted to trade Zach LaVine, and I said that I wanted to trade Zach LaVine not because he wasn't a good player, but because he was a good player, and I felt he was the only player on the team with any actual trade value. But I did not think that he was good enough for the Bulls to start to add pieces with him or around him. I'm changing that, though. I have watched Zach LaVine over the past 2 to 3 months, and I have watched him mature and grow as a leader. I've watched him become a more efficient player. I know that he's never going to be freaking Tony Allen on defense, but he doesn't necessarily have to. He just can't be old Zach LaVine on defense. And I've seen some commitment from him on that end. And what I'm most impressed with him about is that he, despite playing in a tough situation with a coach who is not ideal, and despite playing in a tough situation where the the front office obviously needs some overhauling, and we're going to talk about that. He is giving he's given a fantastic effort every single night. He's given a fantastic effort. And that to me shows me something about leadership. And he makes $19 million a year. And that sounds like a lot, and it is for regular people. But if you look at the people in the NBA who are making in that same salary range, Zach LaVine is probably the best player in that salary range, from anywhere from like 18 to 20, $21 million a year. He's probably the best player in that range. And it's not such an exorbitant contract that there is nothing to add around. There's no room to add around him. There is still room to add two very high priced stars to play with Zach. The problem is you have to get those guys. Now, the biggest issue is this front office, this organization has struggled mightily to build teams through the front office. I mean, through free agency. That has been a disaster forever. I mean, we're talking about a franchise whose best free agent signings are Ben Wallace, Pau Gasol, and Carlos Boozer. And the Carlos Boozer signing, even though I'm not as down on it as a lot of people, that only happened because Amari Stoudemire, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James went elsewhere, and the Bulls ended up taking the fourth guy. So I don't even know if that was really like a success or a win. Pau Gasol was a good signing, but he was on the downside of his career. Ben Wallace was a abject failure in Chicago for the most part, except for the fact that he did help the Bulls upset the Miami Heat in the postseason. But yeah, barely anybody even remembers that because it didn't amount to anything. So, and then he was moved from Chicago pretty quickly. Point is, the Bulls cannot build anything through free agency. For whatever reason, we can debate it going back and forth of why this is. The Bulls have never, ever really succeeded building teams that way. They have to do what they do through the draft and through trades. If you look back in the history of the Bulls, whenever they've been good, the core has come from the draft and from trades. Michael Jordan was drafted. Scottie Pippen was a draft day trade. Horace Grant was drafted. Bill Cartwright was acquired in a trade for Charles Oakley. You look at the Derrick Rose years. Derrick Rose was drafted. Luol Deng was drafted. Joakim Noah was drafted. This is how it is going. Dennis Rodman was acquired in a trade for Will Perdue. This is how it is going for the Bulls. The problem right now is that we have a front office in Chicago who almost habitually overvalues their trade assets. I give them credit. They have done well when picking lower in the draft. They've pried out and found your Jimmy Butlers. They found your Taj Gibsons. These are lower picks that they found, and they've gotten guys in there who have played above where they've been drafted. But when the Bulls have had lottery selections during the Paxson and Gar Forman years, especially in the last 5 to 7 years, they haven't done well with those picks. Lauri Markkanen has regressed. We can blame it on Boylen. We can blame it on a lot of things. We can blame it on Zach. But the point of it is he has regressed. Wendell Carter Jr., I still think is a solid talent and can be a good, solid big. I don't think he's a star. I think his ceiling, I still believe his ceiling is Al Horford, which is a really good player. And I think he can be a part of of what they do moving forward. But he's also struggled to stay healthy. The Bulls have to do something from the top down. We can all talk about they need new ownership, but we all know that's not going to happen, right? That's not going to happen. So let's be practical. Being practical, how many opportunities to rebuild are Paxson and Foreman going to get? Now, there was news that came out, rumors that came out during the All-Star break, and I'm going to talk about the All-Star break and All-Star weekend. But there were rumors that came out that said that the Bulls were looking to make some changes in the front office for this coming offseason. Everybody seems to believe that that means that Gar Foreman is the one that gets the axe and John Paxson gets shuffled around into a different role. I'm going to be honest with you. I know that Gar Foreman has been the general manager. He has been pulling many of the strings. But what he decides and what he chooses to do still has to go through John Paxson. And before Gar Foreman took more of the role when it came to that type of decision making, John Paxson was making decisions. So I'm trying to figure out, why does John Paxson continue to get a pass? Like, why is he not being held accountable for his level of participation in what has been failed rebuild after failed rebuild? You normally do not see a front office regime get 3 and 4 do-overs. How many head coaches have they hired and had to move on from? I mean, Hoiberg, we got Boylan now. We had Thibodeau, who was a good coach, but things just kind of got weird. Vinny Del Negro, and then we had John Paxson physically grabbing Vinny Del Negro in the office trying to choke him out. What is going on? Where we are at a place where the Bulls ownership are allowing this much continued failure from a front office group. And I'm going to be 100% real with you, Bulls fans. Until there is a sweep, I'm not talking about these band-aids over bullet wounds that we're talking about with making, if these rumors are true and John Paxson isn't being moved out of the player personnel and coach hiring decision making altogether, if these rumors are true and it seems like Gar Foreman is the only one that's going to get the axe, we're still not going to see a significant improvement with what happens with the Bulls unless they luck up and find a guy like that changes everything, whose talent. The Bulls got lucky with Michael Jordan. And that might sound like a simplistic statement, but I mean that in a way that's different than what you might see from face value. Obviously, he's the greatest player ever lived, right? You may get some people that argue different people, but Mike is the greatest player ever lived. But I say that they got lucky because they drafted him 3rd overall. Hakeem was gone. Sam Bowie didn't work out. He had a decent career, but not a number 2 overall guy. They get Michael Jordan. He comes in, he changes everything. Despite the fact that you got the same owner then as you have now, who's already stated he cares more about the White Sox than the Bulls. Despite that, he just changes everything. His sheer will and presence literally wheels the franchise to another level. Is it going to take another guy like that? Is it going to take another guy like that to outperform the folly that takes place in the front office? Is that what Chicago needs to get to a place where they can have a championship contending basketball team again? I mean, Derrick Rose wasn't Michael Jordan, but his presence, his effort, his buy-in to a head coach's system, and a head coach who really got the most out of his roster year after year in Tom Thibodeau, that changed it. That had them in a place where they had the best record in the NBA 2 years in a row. But I'm telling you, man, I'm just not totally satisfied with the concept of only replacing Gar Foreman. My thought is that this needs to change altogether. From the top to the bottom. They need a new head coach. They need new guys in charge of all player personnel decisions. This just isn't working. It isn't working. What is wrong with trying to change the perception with free agents? What's wrong with that, right? you should be able to build your team three different ways: trade, draft, trade, and free agency. Right now, the Bulls really only have about 2.5 or 2.25, because when it comes to free agency, they're going to run into this wall because stars don't want to go there. They have to get the star that comes there, is treated well, has a positive experience, influences others to believe, hey, this is now a place to come and play. That doesn't happen, and we're running in mud. So that's my take there. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the Bulls, what you think needs to happen. But it's really, it's depressing. It's depressing to be where we are right now as a franchise. And I'm just, like I said, I'm not 100% feeling great about these quote unquote changes that they could be coming for next season. But I say that, but let's talk about the NBA overall, and we're still going to keep a little bit of a Chicago flavor because I know it's Tuesday and the regular season is about to get back going. But I would be remiss not to address All-Star Weekend. I had the opportunity to be at the celebrity game, got a chance to hang out with Ronnie. It was really cool. He had 8 points, did hit the bottom of the bottom of the rim. It was a little kind of weird shot, but saw Common ball out. Common killed it. I thought Common was the best player on the floor. I know Famous Los was good. I have no idea. Quavo's pass button was broke because he was not he wasn't doing the X, he wasn't hitting the circle to throw a bounce pass, nothing. He was not. I mean, I'm telling you, he had got injected with his Westbrook mindset, and it was not a lot of no. He was going to put the ball up regardless, and he did not play well. I think it got to his head. People saying Quavo can ball, and he's not horrible, but it got to his head, and it was all about Migos because he was not giving it to anybody else. And so, unfortunately, Ronnie was on his team and everybody else was on his team. Did not. I mean, Nate Robinson came in and joined the game midway through. Quavo wouldn't even pass the ball to Nate Robinson. I'm like, well, I guess if Nate can't get it, Ronnie's definitely not going to get the ball. So it was just kind of crazy. But the game itself was pretty fun to watch. The next day was even better. I thought that this All-Star Saturday was probably the best one I've ever seen. And I'm probably a little biased because it was Chicago, but the skills challenge was great. I would like to see something else like kind of put in the middle of the floor after they run the length of the floor and make their layup or dunk. I would like to see something else kind of like in the middle of the court, something else you got to do. I like that it goes fast, but I feel like maybe something else something else there would be a little bit would make the competition a little better. But I'm loving the fact that so many bigs keep being competitive. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns won it a year before last, or one of those years he won. And then you saw Bam Adebayo win it this year. I'm liking the fact that, I mean, it's really indicative of where the game is with big, larger, skilled guys. So I thought it was cool. 3-point shootout. I was just telling Nelson this earlier today. The 3-point shootout like never disappoints. I don't care how bad the dunk contest is. I don't care. The 3-point shootout delivers every time. Like every time, it's just fun. It's just great. And Buddy Hield won. I would have loved to see Zach LaVine, go further, even win it. Would have been the first guy ever in history to win the dunk contest and the 3-point shootout. I think it would have been great. But he had 23 in the round, but unfortunately, Davis Bertans had 26. Buddy Hield had 27. I think maybe was it Devin Booker had 27. They shot the lights out, and so Zach didn't make it to the second round. And then ultimately, Buddy Hield just stays clicked on automatic. I mean, he was green lighting everywhere, just shooting the lights out, and he ends up winning. The dunk contest was fantastic. This is one of the best. It's something about when the dunk contest is in Chicago that it gets ill, but it's also something about when the dunk contest gets to Chicago that some weird stuff starts happening with the judging. Now, I'm from Chicago. I love Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan in '88 probably shouldn't have won that dunk contest. Probably Dominique should have won. I just say that out loud, And this year, Derrick Jones Jr. was fantastic, but I'm gonna have to Kanye you. Derrick Jones Jr., your contest was fantastic, but Aaron Gordon should have won that. he just Aaron Gordon deserved to win the dunk contest, y'all. I'm the fact I heard like well, so I go to the washroom right after the dunk contest. We come down from the media area, go to the bathroom, and actually Constant, OG Constant, from back in the Machinima days, and now he's working with 2K. He was actually in the washroom. So I see him and he's like, man, we both say the same thing. We're like, dude, Aaron Gordon's supposed to win that dunk contest. But then there's just a random guy in there, and he's like, how does he win? He didn't clear Taco. I'm like, dude, Taco Fall is 7'6", man. What are you talking about? He got over him. And the whole presentation of the dunk was amazing. He goes over to Shaq. Shaq says, get Taco. Taco doesn't want to do it at first. Then he does it. Oh my God, dude. Come on, man. This was fun. It was fantastic. The whole thing was great. But I do think that Aaron Gordon should have won and to lose by 1 point. And then when you compound that with the fact that this was the second time that I think he was robbed of winning the dunk contest, come on, man. I just kind of was talking to Nelson earlier today. I really think that Aaron Gordon is the second greatest dunk contest performer I've ever seen. Vince Carter's the best. Vince Carter was the greatest dunk contest performer I've ever seen. But Aaron Gordon's second. And the fact that I think he's second ahead of Michael Jordan as a dunk contest performer, and he doesn't have one title, that's bananas to me. That is absolutely bananas to me. If you're wondering who was fourth, I got Zach LaVine fourth. Fifth, you can throw it up in the air. It could be a bunch of different people. It could be Jason Richardson, whoever, however you want to put it. Maybe D Brown, his performance was fantastic. Sean Kemp's was great. He didn't win, but Nate Robinson won several times, even though one of the years Nate Robinson won, it was ridiculous. But I would probably say Nate Robinson's probably number 5 for me. That might be a video. Maybe I'll do that video. I might do that video. My top 5 dunk contest performers. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's make a note of that. Top 5 dunk contest performers. There you go. Organic content just coming out of nowhere. But yeah. Oh, and then let's talk about the game though. We all need to stand up and give Chris Paul a hand. Chris Paul literally, nearly single-handedly revived the NBA All-Star game. Yes, the Kobe tributes were beautiful, man. I'm going to tell you, man, I made up my mind. I have cried for the last time about Kobe. And it's not a mean thing, obviously, but I got to move on, man. I can't keep going. And every time I think I'm over, and y'all know, if people who have watched me and listened, you guys know I was not the biggest Kobe Bryant fan. I was not, right? But my sadness about it is more related to I respect and understand the level and the figure that he was in something that I love so much. I love basketball. I've loved it ever since I can remember. And his significance to that sport is undeniable. And then when you flip it to from a humanity standpoint, this is a man, a father, and a husband. And he's gone, and in an instant, there's an empty side of the bed. There's an empty bedroom in this house. And as a father, as a husband, I feel that, right? And it goes above and beyond basketball. So it doesn't have anything to do about what fan I was of whatever. It's bigger than that, right? So Jennifer Hudson about killed me in the best way possible. I mean, that woman. Oh my God, her performance shook my soul on the real. It really did. And then Common is one of my all-time favorites. It's a Chicago thing. I used to love it as one of the greatest hip hop records ever created. The two albums that I love, Resurrection, and I love One Day It All Makes Sense. Those are my favorites of his. And his spoken word, dog, was just amazing. You know, it was so Chicago. And from somebody that's born and raised in Chicago, I was so proud of my city, that just in every way possible. I was so proud to be from Chicago in every way possible. He gave props to everybody, man. Ben Wilson, Derrick Rose, Michael Jordan, Tim Hardaway, everybody, Isaiah Thomas. He gave props to everybody, you know, even interpolated lines from his own songs. It was just fantastic. It was just, yeah, B is a fantastic album as well, D. It was just dope. My only regrets about All-Star Weekend in Chicago is that I really feel that Derek and Mike should have been a part of the presentation more. And I know Derek was shown on screen and all of that sort of thing. And I know he's an active player who was going to be in the skills competition at one point and then pulled out. And I know Mike's an owner and there's, different types of things there. But to me, you cannot pay homage to Chicago. And more specifically, you cannot pay homage to Chicago basketball without having Derek and Michael present. And I think that they should have been present to speak and to have some portion of the whole thing. They mean too much to Chicago basketball and to Chicago sports overall to just not have them there, or to have them there is just an image on the screen. Or Mike had a little vignette type thing talking about Kobe, which was dope, but come on. Like, those are the two most important people, in my opinion, to Chicago basketball. With all due respect to Scottie Pippen, because I think he's in that same vein too. But yeah, it's different. Mike and Derek that's different when it comes to Chicago. So those are my only regrets. But outside of that, the game was fantastic. That fourth quarter was ridiculous. I can't remember the last time I seen the All-Star game played that hard. It was beautiful. It was just beautiful. I wouldn't change anything about the format. I saw some people saying Reggie Miller was talking about, oh, they'll play with it a little bit. No, Reggie, stop it. Don't play with nothing. Just do it exactly like this. Don't change nothing. People will become more familiar with the rule set and how they had it, and they will look forward to this. Yes, JK Primetime said, do I think that Kanye should have got some shine? He was really only mentioned once by chance. Let's put this on the screen. You say he was really only mentioned once by chance, and that montage even played a Kanye song. I feel you. I get it. I do think that too. He absolutely is a part of he absolutely is a part of Chicago in a major way. I think the fact that they played his song and that Chance mentioned him was cool, but Kanye is such a large figure that I'm not sure Kanye could have been a part of it without being the show. And I don't know if that makes sense, but it just feels like trying to get Kanye to take part is very difficult because it's more going to be take over. And I don't know. That's just the way I see it. I could be wrong, but it feels like that to me. So I think including him in the way that they did was appropriate, but I don't know about giving him a mic. And yeah, because it seems like something else could have become more of a spectacle at that point. New York Phenom, he's talking about 2K. We're definitely going to I'm going to talk a little bit about 2K in a second. Not too much because it's really a downtime for it, but talk a little bit about some of my team a little bit in a second. But yeah, but the game was great. The game was great. Now we are going into the second half of the NBA season now, and coming up, this is going to be, in my opinion, a pretty thrilling season. I mean, they don't get started back into February 20th. And even on that day, I think there's only like 5 teams coming back on the 20th. They are getting a break, man. They are getting a significant break. I mean, they are off. It was off yesterday. They off today. They off Wednesday. They don't get back at it until the 20th. You're talking about people getting a significant rest. The Bulls come back against the Hornets. I think they started the regular season against the Hornets at home. I mean, man, y'all realize Zach is averaging 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. The Bucks get the Pistons. Derek's averaging 18 points and just under 6 assists a game. And Giannis is freaking Giannis. 30 points, 13 and a half rebounds, 5.8 assists a game. The Heat get the Hawks, the Nets and the Sixers, the Grizzlies and the Kings, the Rockets and the Warriors. The Rockets and the Warriors are supposed that, if everybody was healthy, that would have been a significant game to come back for in the second half of the season. But because the Warriors are, a shell of what they could have been because of all the injuries, put it like this, where the game's in Golden State and the Rockets are a 10-point favorite. That's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah. D. Hen says that LeBron needs the rest, right? Well, he might. And he's an older guy at this point, but I think it's a good thing. Everybody will be recharged. So, we heading into the second half. I was talking, Nelson and I had a pretty good conversation today. I was telling him, I feel like from a pure story standpoint, right? It feels like the Lakers should win the NBA Finals. It really feels like everything that's going on with the untimely, unfortunate, and sad passing of Kobe Bryant. And I know that the Bucks are a fantastic team. I love Giannis. Giannis is literally one of my favorite players. He's top 3 favorite players in the game for me right now. And I absolutely want to see him win multiple rings. But I don't know, man. This seems like a year where like the league is rooting for the Lakers to win the championship, right? If your team isn't in it and has like a real chance, you're probably rooting for the Lakers. And that's weird, right? Because people are so accustomed to hating on LeBron and rooting against LeBron. But because of his respect for Kobe and the tributes that he's played to Kobe, and just the way this season is kind of unfolded, in Kobe's honor, it just feels like that's the right thing to do. And to be honest with you, I said this earlier today. I really feel like, man, this is the first time that if LeBron goes this far, like it feels like the league or the NBA fandom will be rooting for LeBron. Like that's never happened if you think about it, right? Like maybe the first year he went to the finals and that Cleveland team that had no chance to beat the Spurs and they lost, maybe people were rooting then. But when he went with the Heat, nobody was rooting. Nobody was rooting for LeBron. Unless you were in Miami, you probably weren't rooting for him. I was, because I'm a LeBron fan, even though they had just beat my Bulls, but I've always loved LeBron, right? But most people were not. Even when he went back to Cleveland, most people were not rooting for them. They were not rooting for him. This is a special situation, and I think that he deserves to be the good guy, just at least this one time. He deserves to not have to be everybody's heel. That's just this one time. And he's done too much good, like away from the court, for the game overall, for the game's popularity. He's done too much good not to have his time as a liked character. Because obviously he's a human being, but people see these athletes as characters, right? That's how they see them. And I feel like it's just really time for him to get that type of respect and love. And if he can help guide this team to a championship, and obviously he's got another great player on his team in Anthony Davis, but if he can help guide this team to a championship, he's going to be a recipient of all of the good feelings that go with doing this. He's going to get this love. He is. And I think he deserves that. And I would really love to see him get that, which I think is overdue. I think it's overdue. Like, I think so many people spend so much time hating on LeBron that they're missing out on a truly great, transcendent, once in a lifetime kind of a player. It's a shame. It's really a shame that the hate for him has clouded. Like you literally will hear people tell you, "Oh, Braun ain't nothing." I'm like, really, really? You just said that? Like, come on, man. You can not like him, you can whatever, but you're gonna tell me you don't he's not good? Like people will say that to you. And I just think it's just time to get past that. It really is. It's really time to get past that. Let's talk about let's talk about some gaming. Um, there's a lot that we're going in and we're heading into, and we're going to talk about MLB The Show first because MLB The Show comes out on March 17th. It's coming out for PlayStation 4 this year. This is going to be I think this is going to be the last year that it's an exclusive. Sony is opening up the doors for it to be on other consoles, which if you are a baseball gamer, you are probably just ecstatic about that because it's crazy that Xbox fans and Nintendo fans and even PC guys and girls haven't had an opportunity to really enjoy the show. I'm going to tell you, people know I play 2K. They know it. But MLB The Show is, in my opinion, the most consistent and best sports gaming franchise there is. If you just look over the last 3 to 5 years, it is. It is. Last year's game was great. You will get some complaints from some people who play a lot of Diamond Dynasty, but I'm going to tell you, I just don't think online baseball is ever going to be great because until there's technology that hits these consoles that generally eliminates all latency, it's never going to be a fantastic experience because the whole concept of timing bat on ball comes down to such milliseconds that latency that just exists in online play is always going to disturb that. So Sony slows the game down at that point to try to eliminate that issue. But to me, it creates a disconnect. And I know it's the only way for them to do it, but it is what it is. But I spend most of my time with the show on playing offline. And because it has its own dynamic difficulty settings, I'm always challenged. Like I literally have not won the World Series playing this game. I made it to the National League Championship Series with my Chicago Cubs on last year's game and lost to the Phillies in, I think, 5 or 6 games, right? Fantastic experience. Just, I can't even tell you. Best, it's just a great experience, right? And this year, they are upgrading my franchise mode concepts by allowing team customization that is on par with what you see from NBA 2K's My League. Now, 2K, in my opinion, has long had the best franchise mode options, but now I'm telling you, MLB is closing the gap. They're not totally there, and there's some things missing, right? So first of all, they still can't do expansion teams, so that's an issue. You also can't do online franchise, which many people for 2K would argue you can't do online franchise with 2K either because My League Online most of the time don't work. So that's a whole nother Oprah show. Well, that might be a bad reference these days, but anyway, that's one other issue. And also you still can't do create a ballpark in MLB The Show. Now, with 2K, you can design your own court and all that. But with 2K, when you design your own court, it's really nice. It's really cool. I love to do it. But it's really all just cosmetic, right? It's not, it doesn't do anything else besides that. But if you had created a ballpark in MLB The Show, it goes way beyond just a cosmetic change because baseball is the only sport where the playing field dimensions are different in every ballpark or in every venue. Every football field is 100 yards. Every basketball court is 94 feet, 6 inches. Hockey rinks are the same size. Golf is different because of the course. But in terms of team sports, baseball is the only one where their field is different in every venue. And because of that, I think it's very important to have this feature added in. It's really crazy though, because so few baseball games in history have allowed this. Like MVP had it, where you could create your own ballpark. I thought it was awesome. And then we talking about back in 2004, 2005, they had it. But very few baseball games have had that. And I've been pounding this drum for the show to add this for years. It hasn't been in there yet. But I do give them props for taking the steps that they're taking with their franchise mode, because you can rebrand your teams. You can rebrand all of the teams. They already had a really good creative player options in the game. They already had that. And so now they're really just building on the overall customization suite. I'm super excited for the game to come out. I am going to be playing it like crazy, like I did last year. So it's exciting, and they have a release calendar. So basically, they go over their what parts of their game that they're going um, to reveal. They do their stuff a little bit different than 2K. 2K doesn't really tell you, like, okay, here's what we're going to be talking about. They just kind of drop stuff, right? But the show, they come out and say, all right, you want to follow along with, what we're going to be revealing? Here it is. And a lot of people really appreciate that, that transparency, which is always, you know, which is not always there with 2K. What's going on, Ben? I appreciate you coming through. I'm gonna see if I can put this on the screen for you guys so you can see um, the release schedule for MLB The Show. Let's see if we can get that here. All right, so today is the 18th. We don't have anything yet on the 18th, but on February 20th, which is the wife's birthday, they're going to do their Diamond Club. They're going to go over the best players at each position. So ratings preview for that. That should be pretty cool. They'll probably show us a few legends. They're usually big on dropping the legends out there. They have a lot of legends in their game, which is another part of them that don't part of their game and their packaging that doesn't get enough credit. On February 27th, they have custom leagues and competitive events. A lot of people, I think, are mistaking this for online franchise. I think custom leagues and online franchise are two different things. Franchise mode means that you have access to all of the trading, the off-season stuff, and all of that stuff. Custom leagues doesn't necessarily mean that. So this says simple and simple is the key word, right? Simple and flexible leagues with your friends, grassroots sponsored competitive events and tournaments. I don't know about that one. Somehow, I don't think that that's going to scratch the itch that people have for online franchise, but we'll see. On March 4th, they're going to go over their March to October mode. They said they're going to have more free front office moves, more compelling situations, new trade hub, overhauled rewards structure, and a dynamic difficulty and more. March to October, I think, was cool, but I did think that it was a little too bare bones last year. So I'm glad to see them adding some layers to it. We have to see what they do. Now they had a new mode in Diamond Dynasty called Showdown, new game mode reveal, Diamond Dynasty content preview, and another wave of legends step into the spotlight. Yeah, I don't know what Showdown's going to be. I really feel like they should have like a home run derby in MLB The Show. In Diamond Dynasty, I think that would be an awesome little mini game, almost kind of like the equivalent of Triple Threat Online and 2K and 2K's My Team, but we'll see. And then on March 11th, they have the MLB The Show developer tournament. I'll be honest, I never watch that. I never do. I just wait for the game if I don't already have it at that point. Let's see. What's going on, Jason Battle? Appreciate you coming through. So Wildcat Sim says, can you change the amount of innings in game and franchise this year since they took out the season mode? I don't think that you can. I didn't see anything that says that, but I have a feeling that you might have those kinds of options in the custom league. But that one might be, that might be only multiplayer. I honestly don't really want to change the amount of innings in franchise mode. They do allow you to do the quick counts, which I think works for some people. My only issue with quick counts is sometimes I'll say, for instance, I'll get a base hit, right? And I get a base hit with a guy who can run. So I want to have the option to steal a base. But the next guy comes up and they're going in the quick counts and they give me a 1-2 count, which nearly takes away the option for me to run because it's a 1-2 count now. And so it changes my entire situation. So it does impact your strategy a little bit if you get a count that doesn't work with what you're trying to do. But I do think it's a nice option to have there. D Hen says, isn't there already a home run derby? Home run derby's in the game, but I don't believe home run derby's in Diamond Dynasty. I would like to see it in Diamond Dynasty where you can use a player from your collection to participate in the home run derby. I think that would be just fantastic. But yes, home run derby is in the game itself as a separate standalone mode. All right, now let's talk about some 2K. Um, right now, I am playing a boatload, and I do mean a boatload of my team. I mean, I like my league is still my favorite mode. It is, but I am playing a lot of my team. And I have built up a lineup that is quite formidable. I have not yet gotten any of the new All-Star stuff, but I'm sorry. I have gotten most of the stuff. It's a couple that I haven't gotten that are really I think some real favorable cards. But I haven't gotten them all yet. But I got most of the great stuff. I got the Galaxy Opal MJ. I believe I got the Galaxy Opal Vince, the Pink Diamond LeBron. I think I got the Pink Diamond Kawhi, uh, Pink Diamond Gordon, the Diamond Derrick Jones, Diamond Bam Adebayo. I think it's the Pink Diamond Buddy Hield, and I'm the Diamond Miles Bridges. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can actually kind of show you guys some of my first gameplay with those cards. We'll see what happens. New York Phenom says he doesn't like my GM. Why don't you like my GM? Like I know they ended up changing it mid-year and um allowing you to kind of go back to the old way that it used to be played. So I don't know why don't you like it now? I'm not sure. I'd be interested in hearing why you don't like it. But I think what I'm going to probably do is spend the second half of our stream because my plan is to come out here and do this for 2 hours. So we're 57 minutes in now. I think I'll spend the last part of it doing some stuff with my team. That should be pretty cool. So I'm gonna switch over so you guys can so I can share the screen with you. All right, we're back. Had a couple technical difficulties there, but we are back. I have seen Nelson's At Me Bro My Team Squad, and it is quite good. I don't know. I think we are probably ready for a little challenge there. We'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to set us up here so that we can head into this so I can share my screen with you. Like I said, run into some slight technical difficulties. Well, actually, at this point, they're not that slight, but I am my favorite triple threat squad to run with. To be honest, I haven't even plugged in like the LeBron and the Mike and stuff into my triple threat online team. I've mostly been getting it done with the Pink Diamond Anthony Davis and the Gilbert Arenas, the fully evolved Gilbert Arenas, and also with the um who else do I use? The Magic Johnson, Pink Diamond Magic Johnson. And then of course the Galaxy Opal Ray Allen is one of my favorites to use. I mean, if you can't get greens with Ray Allen, then you probably just there's probably an issue there. That looks like my camera froze. New York Phenom says no custom draft classes and you can't edit players. Yeah, that's true. But you know what? The thing about that is like I don't understand why like people who want that don't just play I don't understand why people who want that don't just play the my league, because it's like all of that you're saying that you want is pretty much that's what you get in my league. So I don't I'm wondering why that's that way. So can you tell me why you don't just play my league if that's what you wanted? Yeah, we're gonna I'll be throwing this in shortly. Yeah, I'm looking at I didn't get the pink diamond. I don't think I got the pink diamond Eric Gordon pink diamond Aaron Gordon. Like I said, I hadn't really even gotten an opportunity to really play with these cards the way I wanted to yet. Uh you like the extra feature that GM that my GM brings? I mean, like what? It just feels like my GM is the one that when I just really just kind of want to play through. That's the one that's where I go. When I just want to just play through the season and just control the Bulls or whatever team I choose, that's where I go. But if I'm trying to like have a lot of customization options, yeah, I'd rather do my GM. So if I want to do custom draft classes and all that, well, custom draft classes I understand. That one I do understand, but um, yeah, I don't know. See if we can get this lineup here. I'm trying to get this set up properly. All right, let's see what we can do here. All right, you guys should be able to see that. Let me know if you can see the game screen, the game on the screen there. All right, I gotta change. I'm gonna change my triple threat online team so I can play with some of the killers that I got. Say I got the Galaxy. I got the Galaxy Opal there. David Robinson, the Galaxy Opal, Mark Eaton. I have not yet evolved this Bill Russell, so that's a problem. But I do have the this Pink Diamond Kawhi. I'm not gonna play with that right now. I don't really like that card that much. But I got the Galaxy Opal Mike and the Galaxy Opal Vince, so we're gonna roll with that. I think I'm still gonna stay with Ray Allen. And then, of course, I need, where's the guy? Where's the guy? This guy. We need that guy out there. Okay, cool. All right, so let's run. So what I think I'll do moving forward is I'll do the first, and I might not stay with this because LeBron like plays the center on this one. But what I think I'm going to do moving forward is I'll do like the first hour would be sports, and then the second hour would be gaming, unless something really big is happening with gaming, like 2K just came out or the show just came out. Give me that there. Oh, threw that one straight to hell, huh? All righty. All right. I take crazy shots with Ray Allen sometimes because you just kind of can get away with it sometimes. Derrick Jones Jr. makes the trade. All right. I'm not sure you can guard that mic, though. We'll find out. Middleton. He missing. That's a bad shot. I shouldn't have shot that. I thought I was going to get him with the step back, but I didn't. Oh, wow. No steal. You cannot let him get any kind of step. Taking bad shots, actually. We on this deep. Pulling up deep. He could. Oh, he just threw LeBron. He just threw LeBron out of the way. I really got to get used to playing with these guys. I haven't played with them really. You got to get there, LeBron. This guy can shoot with this Porzingis. I'm missing a lot. Every time I get a pick, it's on the sidelines. Ooh, green. Ah, okay, bro. All righty, buddy. All righty, bro. Man, green every day with this dude. Yeah, I reach a lot. I mean, with some of these defensive cards, you can actually get away with it. Ah, man, I hated that. He gonna hit that too. Man, this dude is green every rip. We got to. It's. I got to D up because that's why I'm losing. I do not have Mike shot down at all. At all. And I have no idea where he's going. Wow. All right, run this back. Run this back. It doesn't like it does. I always almost always lose the first time I play with new cards. It doesn't matter how good they are. Almost all the time. I don't know what's been going on with this at the end of every um my team game. You don't get to see like the MT build up. I think you still get it, but it's been malfunctioning like this the last couple of days. But yeah, this almost always happens. I gotta get some unlimited contracts and put them on these guys. And this actually might not even be the best lineup for me. New York Phenom, you're not getting ignored, but you can't take the whole thing by on hostage because we're not talking about my GM. We're playing my team, and you're trying to steer the conversation to whatever you want to talk to. And I feel you. I hear you. I said the piece about my GM, but that's the problem with so many people in the 2K community. They think that the part of the game that they care about is the only thing to talk about, and that's not how it works. Like, so pro am people feel like the whole game is pro am. My GM, my league, people feel like the whole game is my GM, my league, and it's just this don't work that way, bro. I'm not trying to ignore you, but I'm just saying yeah, I got to get. I think I'm gonna have to get Anthony Davis out here. I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of these guys for Anthony Davis. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'm used to playing with him, and my defense is really suffering. Let's go. Ah, I feel like that should have been a steal animation. Ran out of bounds. Oh, that's a steal. Can I get that? No? Give me that rebound. There we go. I'm trying to get Mike shot. Give me that. Ah, I really don't want him to get double figures, if I'm being honest. Oh, come on, LeBron. I don't even know why he jumped. I didn't tell him to jump. Ah, there we go. Now, what I really want to do is I want to appear. I want to start pulling some of these same cars so I can sell them. I feel you, New York Phenom. I feel you, and they definitely need. My GM could use some work, just like a couple other areas of the game for sure. I feel you. It could definitely use some work. Mm, that was nice. That was nice. That made me feel a little bit better after that first one. Getting smashed with this squad. It's still not. I don't know. I think I still missing having the big out there. But you get new cards. You want to play with the new cards. But I'm missing. I'm missing having Anthony Davis on the floor. I might be able to get past it though. Well, I'm thinking about what might be a lick is the Anthony Davis, the Magic Johnson, and the LeBron. Cause that you got ridiculous size if you got that. I'm still playing to be a completionist though. That's why I'm really not. Only time I sell cards is if I have duplicates. If I don't have duplicates, I don't sell it at all. I think this next one I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis and the Magic with LeBron. I'm gonna see how that works. Don't shoot. I don't shoot that well with the LeBron, so that's a issue. Actually, I don't shoot that bad with Magic though. All right, let's see what matchup I get this time. I want some. I want to. Yeah, this. Now a lot of these people would have this Marcus Morris shoot the lights out. So we'll see what happens. But I got a big team. Smallest guy is 6'8", and we got good speed too. We'll see what happens. LeBron playing the point. Yeah, my man didn't want to inbound the ball, but you never know, man. Oh, good pass. Good anticipatory pass, but you got to make it. Come on down here in this torture chamber, Steve. You're gonna leave. I passed it to the. I passed it to Magic in the corner. I really did. He's gonna make that. He likes to shoot it with him. Man, bro. Wow, he made that, huh? You know, if it's one thing in triple threat, I would love to see them take out is that crap right there where only the big man can take the ball out. That is so trash. Like that is so. Does anybody else hate that? I hate it. I also hate the fact when somebody clearly runs out of bounds and they didn't. My man just ran out of bounds, bro. He really did. Wow. Get that out of here. Yeah, that Morris can shoot, man. I think I have it. I'm not sure. Like when you're doing completionist, sometimes you can forget the cards that you have, especially if you don't play with them all the time. You can. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I was telling somebody else, man, I'm still trying to learn how to play and stream at the same time. Like I am not good at it. I'm just not good at it. I play terrible when I stream. Like I can play this game and I swear to you, I would not lose 10, 12 straight games. And I start streaming and I play like almost completely different. Like I wouldn't that shot went in, but I would not have taken that shot. I have no idea what that was. It wasn't even a good shot. I give props to the esports guys because not only I mean I guess that's a little different, but you playing in front. I don't know if it's that I'm playing in front of a lot of people, or is that I'm multitasking. I don't know which one it is that because honestly I can't play when my wife come in the room. So when if she comes in the room and she starts talking to me, it's a wrap. I'm finna lose. Because to be honest, like I should be beating this dude more than 10-9. I'm just being honest with you. I really should. I'm missing a lot. Oh my god. I guess this is just something I just got to get used to because ultimately, I guess that over time it'll get better. But my God. All right. All right. Let's say I want to win this game no more than 21-13. That's what I want. I do. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you about unlimited. I don't think I'm really gonna go back and start playing unlimited a lot until I already reach completionist. And I'm gonna tell you why I can. Because unlimited, I don't like the rewards that come from unlimited. And because my number one reason for playing the game right now is to get to completionists. That's like my main thing. And yes, I do like the competitive part, which is why I play Triple Threat Online so much. Get that out of here. That's why I play Triple Threat Online so much. But like, dude, you like, you know what? I think that you should get your rewards after every win in Unlimited. Not I play and I lose, so which means I'm automatically not going to get a chance to get the max reward, right? I know I'm not going to get it now because you can't lose. Now he just quit. You can't lose to get max reward. So because I know that, it's like a lot of people just button out. They just reset from the beginning because where you are right then is generally not a good enough reward, you know, to keep playing. Like if you look at the rewards that they give you for going 12-0 or whatever, it just is not significant enough. So my thought and my plan is to basically play until I get to a point where I have the completionist. I have pretty much all the cards I would want. And then at that point, then it'll just be about playing competitively because I'm not like trying to collect cards. At that point, everything that I haven't locked in as a part of a set, I'm on sale. You know, and I'm only gonna keep the cards I absolutely want to use or play with. Maybe if I start doing some, you know, challenges or I do all this team, all that team, one team or whatever, I'll keep those cards. But for the most part, man, I don't find the rewards to be good enough. So that's one of my gripes with my team. I don't have a lot of gripes with it this year because overall I like it, but I think the unlimited rewards are too slight. I don't like the fact that this big man has to take the ball out all the time and it takes forever to do whatever. I don't like how slow this freaking ball drops. This ball should drop faster. Another small thing I don't like is the fact that when you're in the auction house, when you send something to your auction block, you should be able to check from that screen what the prices are, right? Around the world, basically, with it, right? You should be able to say, all right, what is this going for? What is that going for? Whatever. You can't. I'm going to switch. I think I like Ray Allen in here better. It's crazy because I want to play the mic, right? I want to play the mic, but I don't think I think this is my best team. You know, so I don't. Those are my gripes. But yeah, but that's a long answer. But that's why you don't see me play a lot of unlimited. I will do that once I get to completionist. I think I'm about 100 cards or so away. What's good, Render? Yes, sir. It's glad to. I'm happy to be back doing a little bit of streaming. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a tough game here. This Dwayne Wade is stupid, and this Shaq is stupid. The Vince Carter is good, but I don't think he's like that. But yeah, this should be a good game. 1,000 wins on triple threat offline. Yeah, that's a grip right there. Give me that. Oh, I took that from you, and you know it. Oh my God, this Dwayne Wade would dunk on everybody. It would dunk on every single human. All right, where are you on balling me? You are. You may not want to do that. You may not want to do that, buddy. I'm getting my swag, y'all. I'm getting my stream swag. Oh, not on that though. I'm getting my stream swag. I'm gonna take the shots I always take and not try to play too careful. Who's got me? Who's got me? Vince? Oh, Vince, you can't guard me. Oh, you can't guard me, Vince. You can't guard me. Can't guard me, Vince. Who you got? What you got? Come on. Going here. All right. Let's cross. Up the middle. Oh, come on. Can I get my... I hate it when I start getting all these steals, right? And I never get the loose ball. That just irritates me to no end. Come on, Vince, again. I hate that spin. I didn't know which spin he does, but I hate that one. Oh, that wasn't good. Come on. I knew I pulled up on that late, too. I mean, early. Oh, good pass. Nice. Man, you got to make them, though. That's a lot of room. All right, come on. 10-5. It's a good game, though. It's a good matchup. Don't go out of bounds, bro. You leaving. Why are you so slow turning the corner? That's the difference there with him and the Gilbert Arenas. The Arenas turns that corner like, pew. Shoot that. You better not make it. I was about to say. Man, LeBron is on tape delay or something. I tell him to do something, and he's like, tomorrow. Make the shot! What? Come on, man. Yeah, that triple threat offline is that's not for regular people. It take a long time, bro. I left him. I thought he was gonna pass it out. Man, how many shots I'm missing that I gotta make? Thank you. Finally, I got my steal. All right, you gotta make that one. I'm about to say I was about to have a fit, 100,000 mile per hour fit. Oh, you can't do that though. Come on, what the heck, boy? Get your come on, man. That's some trash. He didn't even block that. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, that's bad, D. That's a bad shot by him. Bail me out. Come on, man. Give me that. Come on, see, I hate that, man. I can't get my steals. When I feel like I should get rewarded for my anticipatory skills, and I'm not. You're gonna make me off ball. You run around all these circles and stuff, bro. Make me out, and there you go. You missed it though. What do I want? I'll take it back out. He's in the way. He wants 3. I'm about to say that was a pretty good contest. There we go. All right, now I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Get your little swag on. Yeah, the loose. I mean, like it's little stuff like that, Cam, like the loose ball thing. That when you're playing a lot of games, that like make you want to throw something. Like that, sometimes that's the difference in you playing another game and not. Because you be like, all right, I'm play a couple games. And then the ball roll all the way down the court. You be like, I ain't playing no more. I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, whatever. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to play this all the way up. See if I can get the 5 wins. The 5 ball drops here. That should be enough for another all-star pack. And hopefully I can pull one of these cards I already got, and then I can sell it. I still need that Aaron Gordon, though. I don't have the pink diamond Aaron Gordon. And I also don't have the pink diamond Chris Paul. So I think it's another one from the All-Star game I don't have. Like the thing of it is like I like the ball drop concept. It's cool. It like keeps me. I be plugged in, and I'm trying to strategically drop this ball in the right spot. I dig it. but I just don't think it has to take this long to drop. Like, I'm like, if you don't drop this ball, I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. You know, I just don't think it has to take this long. It's just a couple little things that just you want to ask them, like, dude, are you, you know, you guys know that, you know, this is something that takes a long time. I wonder how much this Cameron Johnson is going for. Sell these shoes. I see. You know what I didn't check to see if, oh yeah, I don't have any of this completed anyway because I don't have them all. Because I don't have the Steve Nash, I don't have the Chauncey Billups, and I don't have the Shaq. I don't have those. I got this, but I don't have this. I sold to Ben Simmons because he was going for so much. I don't have any of the best ones here, but I did complete this. Oh, you get 200 tokens for completing that. Definitely want to do that. In case anybody is unaware, I have a combat sports channel, Fight Guys, with my partner Peter Khan. And so I put out a video on that earlier this morning. I'll have a few other videos coming out on that channel. So it is called The Fight Guys. If you search it in the search bar for YouTube, it should come up. If you haven't subscribed to that, I would appreciate it if you do, if you like combat sports, of course. But yes. So I will be, when I transition from here, I'll probably do a couple videos there. This Lance Stevenson is good. It really is. I'm telling you, this Lance Stevenson is real good. Not good enough on that play to stop me from driving. Oh my God, really? This Zion, of course, is very good. All right, let me get back to concentrating. This Lance got some. Oh, that's a bad one for you. No steal there, huh? No steal there, huh? Several hands in there. Just all kinds of hand action. And nobody said nothing to it. All right. Oh, Lance. Lance, your little shoes is over there by them boys. You might want to get them. Man, I mean, what else does need to happen here? Because it feels like to me he should have lost this ball already. Kelly Oubre can shoot, y'all. That ain't gonna happen. What? That changed LeBron's animation. You're a liar, and everyone knows it. Come on, Kelly. Let me bring you down here in this situation here. Let me put you in that situation. Yeah. Oh, I should definitely. If I don't win this game, that's a problem. I'm not saying I can't lose, but yes, should I win? Absolutely. Can I have a rebound? What is your problem? Can Lance guard you in the post? Oh, this is, I don't know. I got the dark skinned people mixed up. That is Zion. This LeBron is pretty nasty, y'all. As if you didn't know that already. That was a bad dribble move. But see, this is why I like AD out there, because He shut stuff. Man, this Zion rebounds crazy. Oh, he greens the one when I jump inside of his tank top. Okay, no problem. I'm living in his tank top, and they are saying that. I wanted to make that. Lance tied it up. And that happens because you take a bad shot, and that's what happens. Who you got? Lance on you? He's not initiating the contact that caused the dribble pickup animations. Come on, man. Took that way out. I mean, I'm wondering where Ray is. Can't give Oubre that. Yeah, you can't give him that. Are we down 3? We need to stop, guys. Thanks. Pull this out. Coming down here in this situation. I started this too late. That was a bad shot. I started that too late. Dang. All right, we got to come up with a serious stop right here, guys, or we're going to be a victim of an upset. Oh, my God. I can't find, for whatever reason, I can't shoot with my guy right now. That's a bad jump. God, dog, how's he getting rebound? Can you dunk the... Man, I'm not making nothing. I'm not making anything. Now we scrambled on defense. Game. Oh, my God. Then we got this prick. So I cannot talk and play. I got to get better at it, but I'm not good at it right now. I don't even have my headset on. If I had my headset, I bet you I can make this guy quit. I bet you I can make him unpause it. I put my headset in. Unpause the game, chunky fella. Chunky fella. Don't you have something else to do? You want to sit here and talk to me for 4 more minutes? Just go. You got a nice upset victory. What's going on, Pete? You got a nice upset victory. But you want to sit here and talk to me. All right, I'm going to sing. How about that? Let's sing. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven unring. Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise. He's singing "Oh Canada." Our home and native land, true patriot love. I told you I'd make them unpause it. Didn't I tell you? Idiots don't like it when you be an idiot back with them. They just don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like. They like to annoy you, and if they don't think that they're annoying you, they will let you go. This is a lesson to you guys. So when you get your pauser at the end, pick up your mic and start annoying them back, and they will unpause it. Pete, you know what? That's a good idea. I might do it probably in the form of a video, or I may do it like on another publication. I probably wouldn't do it on Forbes. They probably won't really want that. To be honest, if I do, I'll probably have to relate it to 2K. But yeah. He made me sing, Cam. That's the lick, bro. You got to sing at him. I feel bad because I lost that game. I really shouldn't have lost that game. I got freaking Matt Barnes, which I'm sure isn't going for anything. What we got here? Some shoes. So y'all gonna have to help me get better at streaming, at talking and playing, because I suck at it right now. Like I think I know the LeBron and all of that card is nice, but I think I'm gonna have to just go back to the. I just have to go back to the bread and butter. I just have to go back to the bread and butter. This is what I roll with. This is my best triple threat team. Maybe I'll get to the point where it won't be, but for right now, it's my best triple threat team. They made me put my headset in, bro. I didn't want to do it. They made me do it. I'm going to unplug it, though, just in case. Okay, we got this Ben Simmons, who is a problem. This Ben Simmons is a problem. You know, the other thing I think they need to change is the fact that they allow for they allow for you to have light uniforms as a road uniform and dark uniforms as a home uniform. I don't like that because you get these, like this one obviously is the stark opposite of what I'm talking about, but you get these, really weird matchups with the colors, and sometimes it can be disruptive. I don't like that. So I hope they change that too. I don't know how you work that in, but they should change that. Oh, he missed that. I know he mad. Come on, man. They trying to make me cuss. I don't, they really trying to make me cuss. And I don't want to. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let the devil win. But they want me to cuss, and I'm not gonna do it. Thank you. Yeah, this whole format of my streaming is gonna have to give me that. It's gonna get a little bit more clear. But see, this is what I should have been doing in the first place. And who knows? I might lose this game, but I'm used to these guys. These are my guys. I ain't used to LeBron and them yet. I got to get there. Get that mess out of here. What you think you doing in here? See, that's the other thing. I got to start talking to these fools. Get my swag together. Anthony Davis, give me that money. Get in the hole. Let's go. This is what I need. I need to talk. You know what? That's the problem. I've been being too nice. Get over there. Get back, Anthony. Look, don't shoot that stupid mess. This is what I need. I need to get in your face. That's the problem. I wasn't in their face. Give me that. Give me that beat, fool. It's a full-time jack move. Anthony Davis. Don't leave Anthony Davis. Get in there. Oh, come on, Anthony. You're messing up the vibe. We was going good, don't you? Oh, boy. Okay. We was going good for a second. I had the momentum and everything. I don't think you can stick with him, though. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm just better with these three guys. I just am. Went the wrong way. You gonna shoot that? He missed it. Rebound. I'm not getting enough greens, though. Come on. Now that was nasty. Okay, that was parental advisory sticker. That was parental advisory sticker. We do need one. Don't we need a green as the Predator's blood? I think I got to give you one right quick. This next jump shot I take is going to be green as the Predator's blood. Right here, right now, Anthony Davis. Green as the Predator's blood. Green as the Predator's blood. What's good? Yeah. I got to do my mixtape voice. Get that mess out of here. Here comes Ray Allen. Green as the Predator's blood. Get out of my building. You know what, Cam? You gave me what I needed. It was you. You gave it to me. Thank you, sir. This is all I need. I needed to go to my guys, get my flow together. You feel me? Yeah, this is what I needed. I just stomped a hole in that boy, and he was, come on, give me another one. One more, give me another one. Well, I got 4 balls to drop. There we go. Here we go. See, I had to get myself together. That's all. I had a problem, but now I'm back. Oh, we got a super pack down there. This might have some good stuff in here for me to sell. We got 3 balls. Thought it was 4 balls. Thought it was 4 ball time, y'all. Thought it was 4 ball time. No, we want to go over there with the yellow. Let's get the yellow. Skip over there. Oh yeah. No. I'm gonna skip over here to the middle. No, to the middle. I said. There you go. Drop over there. There it is. Drop. Now, oh, you smell horrible. Oh, look at that hot garbage. All right, we got 2 more balls. Come on, man. Can I get a yellow? I want to be in the yellow. Get in the yellow. There we go. Give me my super pack. Now I need another one. Give me another one. That's what I really need. That's what I really need. That's what I really, really need. I don't need nothing else but that. Drop it there. Oh yeah. In the yellow, dummy. I said in the yellow, dummy. You know, I have the most disobedient balls. You know, my balls are so disobedient. I tell the ball to go here, the ball go where the ball want to go. Slap that out of there. Get off. Oh, shoot. Okay, I got 1 super pack. Just it. Just one. All right, let's see. They brung this losing brought this out of. Oh, okay. Oh, it's an amethyst super in the super pack. Something to sell. What is this? Amethyst. Is this an amethyst? What? Oh my God. Rudy Tomjanovich or something. Yeah. Don't nobody want this. What this going for? 42 cents? I'm gonna send him over there, but I'm just saying. Oh, I got another dude I gotta auction off too. See, here's what I'm talking about though, y'all. When I tell you, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Sell these shoes. Like I told you, I don't keep no shoes that's not permanent. No, gold shoe. I mean diamonds. If it ain't a diamond shoe, I don't keep it. I think it's stupid. I'd rather just add to my total. But here's what I'm talking about, right? So I got these things, 3 things on auction, right? I feel like I should be able to go right here and find out how much, I shouldn't have to come here and put their name in to find out. This is stupid. You feel me? This is stupid. It's like an extra step for nothing. How much is this little fella going for? $17.50. All right, I could shake him loose for $1,500. All right, what's this Zach? This Zach probably ain't going for nothing, to be honest, but we'll find out. And it might not even work. Was that a gold Zach? I think. Yeah. We can do it for $1,500. See this? You never know. That's why you got to do it. Somebody come buy that Zach off your boy. Not this Rudy Tomjanovich. $11. Just 11. Only 11. I'm sure that's the only Rudy Tomjanovich in the game, so I don't need to. It might be more than all that. Nah, it ain't doing too much. About the same, probably. Yep, $1,500. Not bad. All right. So now it's time for balls. Time for the football. Football time. I think what I might end up doing moving forward is I might do 2 different streams. What I might do is stream the store. We got Galaxy Opal City. I might stream the sports talk and then come back and then stream whatever game I'm playing that day. So I've been trying to sell the pink diamond page for like a week, and I've never wanted someone to buy a pink diamond from me more. All right, here comes Mikey. Give me that, Mike. See, that's why I like a ring. Pick it up, dummy. Come on, bruh. You can't. Oh, yeah, leave him. He might miss. He missed it. Come on, Mike in here rebounding though, like Oscar Robinson or somebody. Oh, he pulled up with that little midi. No good. All right. Oh my God, that's that Giannis crap. Give me that. Oh, stay there though. Oh, he took that, huh? Man, Giannis so big, I couldn't even see Ray Allen. Ray Allen was in front of him, and I couldn't even see him. I see him there. Come on, Ray! What is your major malfunction? Come on, man. Gee, Willikers here. See, they trying to make me, y'all. They trying to make me. Snatch back, cross him. Yeah, you gone. And dunk on you. And I eat that, homie. How that sandwich taste, Giannis? Eat that sandwich. Hold on. Come back to my way. Yeah, I knew he's coming back. Come here. Give it to me. Where you going? Anthony, I need you to react a little bit quicker than that because the ball head man is fairly fast. I just so you know. Can you cross like I asked you to do? I mean, he just going to take everything away? In your face, Brandon! In your face, Brandon! Oh, my God. That was my bad. Oh, you going to give me regular Ray. Oh, that's how you going to do me, Matt. Okay, Matt. This game tied. Regular Ray out here, baby. Couldn't even see regular Ray. Got rid of regular Ray. Nope. We here. No. You can't give up like that and just let him do it. Don't let him do it. Well, let him do it. Oh my God. Did you stumble? Did he stumble? What you doing? You stumbled. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh man, my bad. Oh, he got the his name is something named after Breaking Bad. I did too much. I should have shot the 3 when I had up to the first time. Oh man, I anticipated that. I felt like I got that steal. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. I actually think I can win this game. I'm not really tripping. I think, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because he can't guard Arenas. And so I have to make sure I exploit that. But I got to get some stops. We've had too many defensive breakdowns. Kick it out. We here. Oh, that's good, D. Man, Mike back here rebounding like it's a real serious situation and he has to be involved in it. Oh, what in the blue monk? Oh, yeah. See, how did he morphed through my boy there? Don't leave him. Not him. Green is the Predator's blood sucker. Sick of this mess. They messing with me. Can I get a steal? I know it's Mike and everything, but I'm on him like this. Like, I mean, something should happen. You can't leave him because he'll dunk everything. Get over there to him. Get over there to him. He better not make that. Thank you. Oh, that was a stupid alley-oop. You're a stupid man for throwing that. You're a stupid man. You're a very stupid man. Fade away coming. Nope, he went in there like that. That was a dumb shot for you too. So you just paid me back. I see you. Don't do it. Spin out. Oh, you didn't stay with him. Oh my God, Giannis, you too. Giannis, your mama call you. Where you going? Stay there with him. Watch Mike. Watch him. Get over there to him. Back up. Stop ball. Where you going? Driving right. Reach. Coming left. Step out. Pick. Nope. Pick coming. Nope. Giannis, help me. Giannis in the corner. I got to give it to him. He made it. Okay. I should have jumped out. All right. Can you guard him yet? Nope. You cannot. Gilbert Arenas. You can't give him nothing. He'll make it. He doesn't expect to be that open. That's why he missed that. Don't hug me like that now. Oh, your mama and them. Get the ball. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't get that block. Y'all lying. Every one of y'all lying. I don't like none of you. Everybody's a liar. I just want you to know. Don't leave Ray though. Green as the Predator's blood. If you leave Ray, I'll slap your face. And that's what just happened. Your face got slapped because it's disrespectful. Switch over. You know you got to stop it. Oh, don't let it. Oh, no, Michael. We got to get a bucket and a stop. That's all it is. It don't have to be a 3. We just got to get a bucket and a stop. All right, stop time. We got to get a stop. I'm going to have to off-ball you, sir, with this Giannis. I'm going to have to do it. I don't want you. You smell like crap. I didn't like that. Not one bit. Breathe out. I got to do. I'm going through breathing exercises because that just cost me 5 balls, 4 balls, or was it 3 balls? How many balls did that cost me? 3 balls. That was a 3 ball. Oh, and I'm out. You suck. That's the 3rd loss. See, this is why I don't like playing. See, I use some of them losses losing out playing with my A team. And I don't, and I don't care how good the car. I can't even get a spot. Go in the hole, man. I don't care how good the car is supposed to be. If they ain't your A team, it doesn't matter. Drop in the green, man. Give me a gold consumable pack. I need a permanent contract for this LeBron and the Mike. I'm gonna have to only can do it for one of them, but get over there. Thank you. At least that. Now watch you give me a freaking. Watch I get a gold Avia. I'm finna get a gold pony, a gold pony. I bet you. Watch this is like a gold Chuck Taylor or something, and give you +5 on smiling. Oh, I told you it was gonna be a shoe. Ball handling, passing, and passing IQ. What in the blue devil? You think I want that? Like, who does that help? That was the worst diamond shoe, and that's the worst diamond shoe they got. At least this sold. Give me my money. I don't feel bad about losing that game. I mean, it was, he had Galaxy Opal Mike and the Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy. I need, what I need, Matt? I need for people to make shots, man. I'm 97 cards away from the Scottie Pippen. I got this Jalen Rose, which is an absolute joke, especially for him to be that high on the rewards. It's stupid. But I only 5 off. I need to get to Scotty next, and I don't think he that good either. But we'll see. All right, let's open up a pack or two. I'm still doing All-Star Chicago stuff because you can get most of it. Let me see. Wait a minute. What can I get that I don't have? I don't have that. Don't have the pink diamond Giannis. I don't even know how much better he is than nobody else. I don't have that either. I got that. I don't have that. I got that. I got that. And I got that. And I got that too. So I wouldn't mind getting some of the ones I already have so I can sell it. And then these, I got both of those. I don't have the Nash. And I don't have the Chauncey Billups either. And I don't have the Shaq, which doesn't really matter because he wouldn't play on my team anyway. But let's see. Okay. That's Thaddeus Young I already have. So I can sell him. I don't know how much he's going for, but I can sell him. And let's see, let's do another one. And then we got Caleb Swanigan and Bismack Biyombo, of which I don't think I have either one of those guys. So they add to my collector level. I do want the Galaxy Opal Wade for sure. I'm working up to that. Haven't got there yet, but I'm working up to it. All right, so that's what we got. My first Hornet. We got 2 of these fellas. Let's see, I got this shoe. Did I sent it to I sent that shoe. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. All right, but how much is that shoe going for? And what is it? Wait a minute, did I sell that shoe? I didn't sell that shoe. Wait, that's my shoe. Did I sell that shoe? I didn't sell that shoe, did I? Where's my freaking shoe? I did not sell that shoe. Where's my shoe? No, we don't live in the same house. We don't live in the same house. Something happened. I swear I had that shoe. I did not sell that shoe. What in the devil's happened? Did I sell the shoe by mistake? Get the smoky devil out of here, man. I don't think I sold the shoe. Where is it? Okay, whatever. This is not the Thad Young I'm looking for. So he must be going for, oh, there he is. 1,000. So we can sell him for 800, which is, how much does he quick sell for? Yeah, we can sell him for 800. Not much, but we can do it. I'm pissed. No, I kicked Nelson out of the orphanage because he was disruptive to all of the other orphans, and none of the orphans could sleep. He talking and yelling, and just acting crazy, and we couldn't handle it anymore, so we had to let him go. But that's all I got for you guys today. I think what I'm gonna start doing though is splitting the stream. We're gonna do like sports talk on one, and then I'll do another separate stream where we game. I think the transition and all that'll be easier, but I sold the shoe. I did not mean to sell the shoe. Crap. What did I get? $11 for it? Okay, whatever. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all watching. 2 hours. God bless. Peace.